Live. Okay. So, the anti-war protests. In case you haven't been outside recently, there's a lot of that going on. And with the anti-war protests, there are a lot of young European protesters, youth, the youth of the future of our world, that view the Second Vietnam War as an act of aggression and imperialism with no basis whatsoever. Also, these anti-war protests are dividing the American people. The American people are participating in sit-ins, teach-ins, and other various ways of protesting. And also, these protests are wearing the will of the American participants. And these anti-war protests are wearing the will of the American people to even participate in the war very thin. Like, the American people do not want to participate at all. And I must say that is a good strategy, and I would agree with that, because this war, it's very pointless, if you ask me.
Hey everyone, my name is Ethan Freeston and I'm bringing you the latest news. Marijuana and LSD are being used among youth like crazy. Oh, and guess what? For education, colleges are now accepting middle class and lower class because of the recent World War II emergence of being able to support education. However, middle class and lower class are rejecting this education because not only are people not learning anything, but people are even resenting their teachers. There's too much people in the colleges that no one's even learning anything. In more recent events, there's been a revolt, the French Revolt as it's being called, has been a revolt against the institutions that have been supporting education. People are also protesting the spread of tensions in the Second Vietnam War, and also people are rejecting the Western society and materialism that is becoming extremely popular as of late.
Breaking news, feminism is coming back all across Europe. Women started to realize that they're not gaining their full potential, and that you don't need to be in the house to be considered successful. Women, you don't need to fulfill the role of a traditional housewife. Right now, women are protesting the acquisition of political and legal equality that has not brought them to true equality with men. The Feminine Mystique, written by Betty Friedan, has just opened our eyes to see that we are not truly equal to men. Right now, we're fighting for an amendment guaranteeing equal rights for us with men. Join the National Organization for Women, or NOW, so we can start action to bring women to full participation in mainstream American society and exercise all of our privileges and responsibilities thereof with truly equal partnership with men.
In other news, there's been an increase in sexual education. Sexual education is beginning in schools, and people are becoming a lot more educated about sex. Divorce rates have increased greatly because of men realizing that, not that it's right, of course, I would never condone cheating on your wife, but going out and experiencing different things, a lot of men have explored that option, and the divorce rates have increased because of that. Also, homosexuality, isn't considered a crime. And that's a huge change, huge, because for years and years and hundreds of thousands of years, homosexuality was, you can't be homosexual, that's just not okay. But since there's been so much increase in people being accepting and trying out new things, it's become a lot more socially acceptable.